Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So, and what I mean by that is I'm in a new place right now, and that's because I'm down in Florida visiting my family for a while. But what I mean by what I'm doing is different is I got a little lid of a juice, and I got these wooden mushrooms on Amazon. Got them in different sizes, got pack of 19, but I already used one. But these are the different sizes I'm going for right here. They're really big and really cool looking. I got a small one, and this is the smallest one right here. It's really tiny. It's about the size of my thumb right there. So it's very small. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to take some air dry clay and I'm putting them on the lid. I'm going to secure them and paint them. So there might be two parts to this because this air dry clay takes up to 12 to 24 hours to dry, depending on how big of the clay you make it. So here. So basically what I'm going to be going for is putting the clay down. Well, not just putting it down like a big clump like this, but I'm going to be making it towards like a landscape, and then I'm going to be dabbing in the mushrooms like that. But I'm going to have to like think of a theme or like how tilted I want them. And then when they're all in, dried and secure, I think I'm going to paint them. But I'm going to have to gonna take the clay, smush it down. Gonna try and make it a little seamless, and I got a piece of paper underneath me. So I'm just smushing and molding it to where it gets pretty flush with the edge of what I'm working with. And I'm thinking maybe I could have like a little bit of a hill up here at this top point. So that might look nice, I don't know. So, get this clay off my fingers. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. And I think I'm just gonna go and clean up my area real quick. Alright, so it's a little bit bumpy at the top if you can't see that. I've got an extra set of lights with me. And I'm gonna snag my mom's sculpting tools real quick. Gonna point it down a little bit more so you guys can see. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing when I say that I'm gonna be sculpting. I'm not the best sculptor, but I was watching a YouTube channel. Is it one lady I really like watching, KP Creations, and she sculpts these cool art dolls. But I was watching them and I'm like, wow, the sculpting parts are really cool. I really want to do some sculpting and some art right now. So I thought, I just got some cool new mushrooms. Might as well use those. So trying to make this landscape look cool. I also want like the center to be kind of bulked up because I'm going to end up putting some of these smaller mushrooms in place. And yeah, and since I'm using air dry clay, it's gonna take a while to dry, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this all in one video. So I think I'm probably just gonna end up in this one video sculpting, putting this on, licking my finger a little bit so I get this smoothness that I want. My mouth is kind of dry, so I don't think that really helps. But I'm just gonna sculpt, try to get all these seams and gross edges all cleaned up so that when it dries, it's not gonna look terrible. Hopefully it doesn't look terrible when it's complete at all. Sorry if I'm not so good with this. I'm trying to make seamless edge. It's a thunderstorm outside currently, so I thought, oh, this is the perfect time to make a YouTube videos when it's a thunderstorm outside. Just thought, no, it's raining, not really much to do. Just start a YouTube video. just cleaning up my edge, and if I need to, I'll put more clay down. It's not that bad. Okay. Okay, I tried to clean up the edges. I don't think that really helped at all. So, there we go. Just cleaning up my edges. I should have gotten a bowl of water to help me smoothen my edges up, but I don't want them to be like a complete even circle. There we go. Just clean up these scraps. Scraps are a little dried out. Use the clay itself to pick it up. That's a little good tip, but I think I'm good with all the sculpting. Now, I think I'm gonna just plan out where I want my mushrooms. I think I'm gonna use this big one. It's about 4 to 5 inches long compared to my hand. Oh, sorry. Compared to my hand, this is a pretty big mushroom. So I think I'm gonna have it on a tilt like this. So I'm gonna push it in right there. There, pushed it in the clay, and I think I'm definitely gonna reinforce the clay once I have all my mushrooms in. And I think I'm gonna put this one right here. Oh, darn it. I'll put this mushroom right there. And maybe this guy right here. And then, oh my god. But I definitely want the tiniest mushroom, and I think it looked cute right there. So I'm gonna have 4 mushrooms in it. Oh my god, they're just falling everywhere. Nope, yep, this one's the largest one. Oh my god, okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just had to go and get a bowl of water so that I could smoothen it out easier, so it'd be easier to smooth out. Oh, that's a sharp tool. This is also a sharp tool. Also a sharp tool. Come on. This is a safe one. So I'm just gonna dip the smooth end in a bowl of water. Smoothing it out to get off all those gross choppy edges. Just smoothing it up a bit. Now I've just got to figure out where I was putting all my mushrooms. Okay, right here. So I'm going to take out a little bit more of my air dry clay. Any air dry clay will do. Make it to, at least if you're going to use air dry clay and not bakeable clay, then I would make the air dry clay to where it takes 12 to 24 hours. And I would only do that because you'll have more of a time span to work with it. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the clay, little strand of clay, I'm gonna wrap it around my mushroom while it's in my position, and then I'm just gonna smooth it out with some water. Alright, so if you guys didn't know what I was talking about by I'm gonna just wrap the clay around it, what I'm gonna do is take my tool, smoothen it out on my little strand, just smoothen the top part out like this, then smooth it to the bottom so it's secure, and then maybe afterwards, if it's not fully secure, I'll just take some glue and I'll smear some glue around the edges just to make it a little bit more secure. But I'm trying to make it look to where the clay is now flesh, the mushroom is now flesh with the ground, to give it more of that realism look. I'm going to be painting all the mushrooms when I'm done and the ground, but just wanted to show you guys what I meant by, if you guys didn't catch what I was throwing about securing the mushroom. Alright, so I just put on my last mushroom. Looking cute. But then if you didn't notice, there's a big gap right there. So I'm just gonna go and fill that up real quick with some of my excess clay from the sculpting. If you can't hear it, I'm amazed, but it is just downpour rain right now. Florida is basically known for its downpour, and yes, I am in Florida. I don't know if I stated that already, but yep. I'm here. It's fun. I like the beaches. So, while I'm just cleaning this up, I want to tell you guys a cool story. And it was, I think, the first day we were at the beach this summer. We've only been here for 2 weeks so far. And so we were at our first beach, and I got immediately jump into the water because I'm a Pisces and I've always just really loved the ocean and just jumping in and swimming in it. But I put on my scuba goggles, and as I'm diving, I'm swimming across the line of the beach, the coastline, I think it's called, but the shore. I was swimming along the shore, and I see something big and chunky. And at first I think, oh wow, this must be a cool big seashell. I'm gonna pick it up. But as I pick it up, it's not. It's a big crystal quartz point, and that is a type of crystal. Quartz is a type of crystal, but it was a big chunky crystal, and it looked like someone had taken a Dremel tool and dremeled out the sides for like a leather strap. And I come out, and once I pick it up and I realize that this is a crystal, I immediately pick it up and I start waving it across the air and saying, I just found a crystal. And our family loves crystals. So I just thought, wow, that's really odd coincidence. How would you find a crystal in the beach? I don't know. I just work here. So I'm using like one of these saucer things for a steak, barbecue things for a steak. Just poking that down like moss. Dipped it in some water, poking it down. Like there's moss on it. It says it's silicone. Yeah, silicone. It's gonna be, the air dry clay can get washed off. I'm just taking it, jabbing this at it so it gets that cool texture, poking it down. Yep, just poking, poke, 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 poke. Just gonna poke like it's coming up the mushrooms. I don't know why I'm just sitting here recording, and I just thought Charlie and the Chocolate Factory all of a sudden. Don't even ask why, I have no idea. But there we go. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm done with the moss. I don't know if you can see the texture. I add the moss. So I think I'm gonna wrap this video up because this air dry clay takes a while to fully dry, and I feel like once I'm painted it and it looks all nice and fresh, I think it'd be cool to take it outside and like showcase it, like, ooh, here's mushrooms, here's mushrooms. This is mushroom humor, I guess. But yeah, I just took the cap of a juice bottle, cap of it, just started sculpting on it, and I got these mushrooms on Amazon, pack of 19, came with some paint brushes. Obviously I'm not using them currently, but it came with the, yeah, so it just came with them. And I think, yeah, this is a cute idea. I got them on Amazon for like $12.99 or $12.79, $12 basically, and it gave the sizes of them. So if they came inside of this bag, this packaging. But yeah, I think that this is a cute idea if you want to try this, if you're like bored or something. But yeah, you guys see my face again. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. Don't forget to like and subscribe my videos so that you can see when a part 2 comes out of me making this thing. And can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.